Mia's ears are quite striking. Do they really grow from her head?
I can tell I'm being watched. He must be very wary of me.
Wait, did the guy with the freaking wings growing out of his head just be like, those ears, they couldn't grow out of the head? What? Interesting, at least. I guess they must have something planned that they don't want me coming in from the other direction. Only thing I can think of. Oh, are they gonna go red-eyed? Council shows up or something like that? Oh, hey. Oh, we've killed councils before. Come on, let's do this. 1-on-1. What? No, 6-on-1. 7-on-1.
Our heroes return. Good work, Theo.
Where have you been?
Just watching from the sidelines. And I must say, it was quite a spectacle.
In what way?
Beg pardon. I forget. You drones have no aesthetic sense. Your droll skirmish was one thing. It almost put me to sleep. But this here... Well, I'd say the colony is due a promotion.
I recall no droll skirmish.
The one where these maggots surfaced. Loathsome little worms plotting together with Agnes, then deserting their duty like the cowards they are. Truly disgusting. A disgrace to the colony. And that goes for the ones who croaked for nothing, too. Even calling that droll is a disservice to the work.
Croaked for nothing?
I know you see us as enemies, but this, it's our friends you're talking about. Even Wamba. Back then, how dare you!
Silence, maggots! You must still be tired from fighting. Rejoice then! You will give me great pleasure as I crush you.
Hell yeah, let's do this. I guess Noah gets his class then, yeah? I feel like that guy has a preferred winner of this fight.
What do you think you're doing?
The words of an idle man who orders others around. Or the words of rebels who risk their lives for us. Which do you think is worth more?
Silence! This is insubordination.
Hell no, we've taken one before. Let's do it again. Come on. We'll destroy the flame clock and everything.
Well,
Oh yeah, is that what you mean?
stupid maggot. Where did he...
Don't you realize?
So I assume we filled him in on everything on the way back, right? That's what we were saying we were gonna do.
The maggot that feasts on our dead. That would be you.
Ooh, that didn't go up as much as I thought it would with an extra one going liberated.
Madness. You seek death then, Xeon?
We want to live. That is why we fight.
Okay, everyone's against him. Good. I was getting some Colony 4 vibes on that front, but still.
Prepare yourself! Console B!
Why, you... He's good for nothing, imbecile!
All defectors must be eradicated!
Xeon!
Yes. Let's go!
I am surprised we're just fighting one of these as part of a side quest.
Villain! You won't have your way!
Just one! I'm serious!
You won't get away!
Come on now!
Heal bind. That doesn't seem good. Oh, that also seems bad. Okay, that was unexpected.
I'm the one you want!
Wow, thanks!
Ooh, okay, ow.
Ship shape in no time! No escape! Have one! It's out!
Oh, come on.
Come on now!
Is this just damage? Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Hold on just a little longer!
Are you ready, Uni?
No escape!
Not where I stand!
Let me give you a taste!
Still okay!
You might want to hang back!
No escape! How about this? No going off getting free dice! Right, just one!
I had a feeling that was gonna go down soon.
Still do this! I'll punch through! Just bear with me! Hey! Yep. This is bad.
You might want to hang back!
Bear with me!
Time to win out the big gun!
Ready whenever! How about this?
Now's on top! You won't get away! What? Where I stand!
He's blocking a bunch.
We are more than capable!
Leave it to Uni!
Wait. Oh, and I lose it all. Crap. Okay. Whoops. Why was I missing then? Don't they normally get kicked out of it?
Kion, let me a hand! It's out, just one!
I'll show you!
What?
Oh, is that not where I stand?
I'm still okay!
I'll have you up and out in no time!
Come on now! I'm still okay! Quit being an idiot and stay back!
I'll show you! Give it up!
Are you ready, Uni?
No feeling the next wheel!
I can take it!
I'll show you!
I'll end it here! What?
Let me give you a taste!
I'll end it here! No going on my book! Right through them!
Let me give you a taste!
I'll punch you up, just bear with me! Hey! I wanna die!
Get got, unit! Give it up!
Come on!
Time to win out the big gun! You ain't ready for this! I'll show you!
Not where I stand! More where that came from!
How about this?
Deflect! It's Harry! Are you ready, Uni?
Uni's got it!
Okay, while he's up, spinning up there,
Thought of a great idea.
does anyone have Smash?
Leave it to you, Nate.
Observe my strength. I'll make this
Okay, does anyone actually have Smash? Knockdown is not, or knockback is knockback. Oh, I don't really have setups specifically. Aim roll this, to be honest. Awakened Plus.
Stay focused. Keep hitting hard. I used my thinking muscles for this one.
This is a bad idea.
What I was waiting for. Only! I'll follow your lead.
Here's the finisher.
It's not over yet. Take that! I've got an idea.
I might have the answer.
I'm coming right up.
I'll start it off.
Yeah, this probably won't be enough, but
I'm with you.
oh, here's hoping. Oh, oh, barely. But yeah.
It's over.
How about something like this?
Will this be enough with the from the boost from having the same type? Will it be? Oh, so close.
You what?
Okay, I don't know who smashes, but who has Smash, but apparently we have Smash.
Still do this.
Are you ready, Uni?
So do we hide from our burn in here, or does the burn just take...
Just one.
Give it up. I can take it.
No escape.
Are we going to make it?
I'll catch you up. Stay with me. Get free dicing.
Let me get you. Give it up.
Here.
Take it. I need you, Mia. Take it to them.
Okay, yeah, we did end up healing with that.
You won't get away. I can take it.
You what? Hey!
Not where I stand.
Come on now.
What? You won't get away. It's getting risky. I gotta push through this.
Quit being an idiot and stay back. Quit being an idiot and stay back.
They're sparking me yet.
I'll catch you up. Stay with me. Come on now.
There we go. Right about there.
Are you
By maggots.
The ability to hide in your Ouroboros form is actually, like, really strong.
It's futile, you know. You won't change anything. You think you have a future? Well, you don't. only suffering and despair.
His whole body went poof.
Even so, the choice is mine.
Am I reading too much into that?
Lay things out for me here, Commander. Our consul's a monster. Our flame clock's busted. We still don't have enough food to go round. I have to ask, what's the point of all this?
We succeeded, though not quite the way I'd hoped. Now then, listen.
You can't be serious. Then what? It was all a sham.
So it would appear. For that reason, we need to learn as much as we can. About ourselves. And about the world outside.
Oh, is that everything? And while eating shoe leather?
Just add some salt.
If need be. Whatever the outcome may be, only we can change it. I believe that.
We'll help you out too. Not because we're looking for your acceptance, but just so everyone can live. So please, let us further your goal.
I know you still have doubts. But won't you give them a chance?
Give yourselves a chance.
I confess, I'm still a bit dazed by these developments. But I could let them off.
Yeah, same. The commander's never quite been this insistent. If Mwamba were here, I think he'd have agreed much sooner.
Friends.
Well, I'm still not buying it. The one to make the call should be me. I should decide. Nobody else. I'll prove it. The only one fit to be commander is me. We're gone.
It's as simple as that, okay.
Man, way to go off on one.
Kite, he just worries for the colony. He'll come round eventually.
So, what's the word now, boss?
First, I want to solve the food shortage.
What, you mean by taking long hikes? It'll be tough without anything nearby.
That was the case up until now. Myself, I'll try it the other way.
What way?
We'll make fields. Our own food supply. Grown with our own hands.
Respect?
When he says fields, does he mean like that bit in the textbook?
When food is scarce, one may till the soil and plant glitter radishes.
You always know your stuff.
Obviously.
I see. It was difficult to find time before, since you had to worry about the flame clock.
Yes, but not any longer.
You giving it a go then?
There will be toil, but we'll try.
Then start by observing the vegetation. It's not just soldiers that want to survive out here. You're sure to learn something.
I understand. We'll try that. Oh, and if you're ever in need of my support, just call on me. I'll help.
That's appreciated, but are you really sure?
If you truly want to change something, you must start with the self. I believe you said that.
Still, some folks aren't gonna like you when you're palling around with us lot.
It doesn't matter what they think of me. What truly matters is whether I carry out my duty.
Xeon, you haven't changed at all.
Sarcasm. At this stage,
Not at all. I was just thinking that you're still the same old friend from back then.
you've gained away with words. I see. Perhaps people can change.
Wow, ouch.
You gave us strength. Thank you.
Thank you.
How quickly are we going to see...
I will find it in my heart to trust you.
Yeah. No, it'd feel like the one, most likely. Defender, great at protecting allies, about to be incapacitated. Their talent art absorbs attacks to gain extra power. Interesting.
Colony knows my place. Makes me feel so calm.
I feel at home again, seeing all these friendly faces.
Not so friendly to me, in many ways. Okay, well, I think that's actually probably a good place to end the recording, given I've hit the 3-hour mark in terms of recording for the day. Achieved a bit, too. Just out of curiosity first, though. Very straightforward. I was actually looking at his, and that is just ether on the arm guards. That's interesting from a design perspective. It made it sort of look like his arm was made of it. Reminded me of that, like, I think Bael Dur in Knights of the Old Republic 2, that video game, who had, like, lost his arm, so he had, like, a mechanical one, but it was also, like, the elbow joint was, like energy, and it moved around via energy. Sort of reminded me of that when I first saw it. Okay, well, I think I'm going to end it there for the day. So, I'll see you all next time. Drive safely, everyone. And hello, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Just continuing on. I wonder if there are any more hero quests in this chapter. Because I will say, that last one was significantly better than the one with the healer in terms of, like, it wasn't awkward or anything like that. It was written quite well and translated. It's weird how that one quest, which was, like, weirdly part of the main story too, had, like, a weird quality control issue. And I fully expect by the time this goes up that people will just be like, what are you talking about, Echo? Quality control? I love that quest. And I'm just going to be flabbergasted, like, what am I seeing that no one else is seeing? So, yeah. Let's continue on. I've got a few that are getting close to rank 10 on some of these, so might as well see that through. Let's go. So you left some friends somewhere and they haven't come back. That's not good. Oh, okay. Sure. We'll see if we have time for that. I'm just gonna collect up what's here and see if there's any anything that pops out as particularly helpful. I'm running out of supplies. Gotta find a solution and fast. Yeah, the thing about crops is, like, it's a good long-term solution, but it's not a short-term solution. Right? This is actually something I feel motivated to just straight up help with. Ooh. I asked Earl to do an off-scene, and he had the cheek to tell me something. He certainly reminded me what his job was. He wouldn't hear that kind of talking from coming out of no, let me tell you. So they got a new officer. Is it like one per colony? They talk about it like that's the case, so.
The smell.
I guess I'd bet on that. Being more likely than not. Oh, this is where you are. I'm gonna put Colony 9 back in order. I'm gonna do it my way. I can do it, I'm sure. It won't be like before. I don't even remember you from when we were here before, I gotta be honest. So it's interesting seeing him so flustered about it all. Got it all figured out. You don't have a clue how close you brought us to ruin. Colony's trash, my friends. My friends are lying dead by the wayside. Now we've even made an enemy of the castle. It's all just getting worse and worse. That is something I've thought about, like... Xeon's plan of starting farms is by and far the best one, because I'm thinking about the sustainability of not being connected to the castle and whatnot, because, oh... spare equipment on the other hand... We're lacking all kinds of resources. What do we do if it carries on like this? That is true. It's not exactly like you can farm up resources and tech and all that sort of stuff. The supply drops was a weird one.
I just wanted to confirm.
Why is this a discussion topic? You know the ones we've been seeing? Yeah, what about them? Colonies we freed from their clocks. They can't request supplies, can they? Also, who's dropping them? Is it just like a flyby supply drop? Would colonies be getting supply drops rather than just like small groups out and about? Because that's the impression I had gotten, that it was like small recon groups, that sort of thing, that are out and about away from their colony. No, that wouldn't make any sense. The drops are aid from one of the castles or neighboring friendlies. Even if one of the liberated colonies did file a request, nobody has duty to honor it. Which means that wherever we see supplies being dropped, there must be a colony of troops we haven't freed yet. Yeah, there's a good chance we'd encounter enemies in those areas. If we got a supply drop in this area, they're talking about like, oh my goodness, we're starving. It's like, ooh, we got a supply drop. Like before we liberated them. There's a good chance we encounter enemies in those areas. Indeed, when we see supply drop, we'll have to remain vigilant. Those containers will have stuff that we need as well. We'll need as well, am I right? We can get our hands on him. I say we should, even with the enemies and all. Okay. No, that's a fair point. I like that, I like that thought process.
This might get complicated.
Struggling ever since we cut them off from the others. No helping that, though. Still, it'd be nice if we could do something to help. What do you think is the most pressing shortage? I wonder. Well, if you're asking what they need the most, then food, I guess. It's only really the very top of a very large pile of needs, seriously. They would have been used to getting some of their stuff directly from the castle. I reckon a bunch of people are feeling uneasy right now, left without any support. So maybe we could start a little alliance of sharing and whatnot, so at the very least you have... So at the very least you have something resembling, what you call it? Something resembling a feeling of support from the outside. The War of Agnes is dragging on longer than anyone thought it would. Shortages are bad for the war business, so they'd get containers of supplies dropped. Well, that's right. Do you think there are any still lying around? I mean, from back then, I remember one that was blown away by the wind. Couldn't recover it. Really? I must still have the logs from back then. Got it. It's at the waterfall at Memorize. Okay. Hopefully it's not food, because that would have probably gone bad by now.
Let's consider what we know.
But those guys from Colony 9, they've been coming at Noah asking for offseers these days. Have they? Thought they had a new officer filling in for him. What's his name? Oh, a fourth termer. Oh, you're gonna participate? Yeah, that's the one. I guess he's just not as reliable as our Noah. He'd been doing the offseeing until we got back to Colony 9, hadn't he? I don't really mind sending them off, but still. It just ain't possible for you to do this, do the sending off in this fella's place every time. How things got to this point. I've been wanting to look into this too. We need to talk to Roald. He'll have a good overview of what's going on with the soldiers. Let's meet up with him in the Colony 9 barracks and see what's going on. Fair? Someone working through the dealing with death part, potentially. If the quest is called The Officer's Anguish, they haven't really been able to come to terms with it yet. Especially if they originally got into it because they wanted to do good by the dead people or something like that. Could be something that they're very emotional about and maybe not have processed to the point of it being a business-like to some extent. Major shortages, that's something new. But we didn't have so much a problem with food and resources till Colony 9's rank dropped. So now frustrations are running high after one too many shortages. Is there anything else we can do? Great. Not really much we can do to just fix it. Resolving food problems is probably the highest priority. Everyone's sad and stomach empty. It's just science, but it'll take time for the field to yield crops. Yeah. If we could find something to tide everyone over till the field idea brings results. Troublesome people as always. Come on, Riku, if you got any bright ideas, we'd love to hear them. Nah, it's easy plan. Even you can think of. Smart people will find us to keep us. So steal food from other people. Meaning? Battlefield is full of usable items with no owner. He's got a good point. When we can go back to our colonies, we survive with things we scrounge off various battlefields. You gotta do what you gotta do to survive. I agree. On an old battlefield, we'll probably have to find resources other than food as well. Well, food probably isn't the most Everbite Plain, the place where you met Gurniga is another promising candidate. Right. When we found enough, we can take it to the commissary. Okay, yeah, that's probably something I'll be able to just drop stuff into a bucket. One of those quests.
This might get complicated.
Probably just imagining it, but does Colony 4 not feel a bit tense to you? I noticed that too. Maybe something happened. Or that procurement supplies isn't going well. Not having what they need when they need it seems to be an ever-present problem. Ah, yeah, that would explain why they're so moody. Who's in charge of that stuff again? A department called Procurement Division, along with soldiers who were winging about it. If ever in the area, why not pay a visit to this Procurement Division? Everyone's so fucking low on supplies. Oh my goodness. Do the castles have farms and stuff?
Let's consider what we know.
Who makes the food for the supplies that they got normally before? Colony 4, Nopon ran away. Maintenance and development team, maybe just couldn't be ours with the job anymore. Happens. Putting aside satisfaction for a moment, nobody seems to know where the Snopon's gone. That itself is worrying. They're not in trouble. Guess we go to the maintenance and development team and ask around. Good idea. The team's headed by Dinzel. Seems like a good place to start. The look at her face she got locked into. Just like, duh. Sorry, that's just sort of silly. In like a positive way.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Just, I think we've got plenty to work with now. So let's continue.
Coming here, I think back to the day of the mission.
We were enemies back then, huh? Funny how things turn out.
Supply drop! Looks like we might get lucky.
Were you on the other side of this? Oh yeah, I don't think I have a chance at that. Because you gotta beat the actual... You actually have to beat the enemies to have a chance, right? Function appears unimpaired. Okay, it's related to that. Understood. Oh my goodness. Could you move? Just slightly? Oh.
Don't let your guard down for a second.
So it begins.
No, that's not what I wanted to do! You... God! Damn it! Finally.
That would be a dangerous serious.
It's okay if I die. It's okay if I die. Okay, I think that's the last one. Yep. Last one in the area, at least. Okay, just sort of the end of the world-ish? And again, I haven't really jumped off one of these in a while. Let's see if we can see a bottom. No, we can't see a bottom. Any capacity. Seeing time spot a lot today. Not sure if that's a positive or a negative at the moment.
Promise never to desert on my watch, Noah.
Oh, I would never do that. I'd hate to make an enemy of you.
almost like looting their resting place. Not pleasant, however you look at it.
That's exactly why we should save all the lives that we possibly can.
Would be hard to say no to that. Okay, there's a big wide area over to the side that we didn't really explore previously. How to get up there, though? Yeah, the levels are really high for this area, too. Over there. Am I supposed to be doing this at this point?
Doesn't look like we can go through here.
I missed this entire side. That is actually impressive. Noah, thank the flame. If you hadn't shown up, well, I don't even want to finish that sentence. Well, I mean, we're also really fucking late to this party. Oh, wait. Was this related to that, Did I just... Oh, was that like a quest I missed back then? Oh, I might have. Huh. Okay. Maybe if I take over here and start heading east. That's my best guess, at least. It's still sort of a shame the game hasn't made it so that you can... Like, the series hasn't made it so you can, like, reduce your level. So you can go and fight these other monsters at level, at the very least. I think the best way you could do this system of leveling and whatnot is you're very, like, liberal with how much experience you give out, but you also allow people to dial it back, because the levels are super fucking important. And grinding can be annoying in its own right, but you can easily get over-leveled. So you sort of just, like, let me dial back my level temporarily so I can fight these monsters on, like, the intended difficulty. I think the flames are here. I'm surprised the series hasn't done that yet, because that's been relevant for every single game in the series, really. For Xenoblade, at least. I think the flames are here. Can you help look for him? Oh, is he not here? He must have wandered off while we were talking. Okay. Yep.
So that's the...
Lenny. Looking for him as well. Nothing. I've told him this whole place. He's not here. When I tell that. You say he's not already on the way back to Colony 9. Possible. Okay. I just saw someone off in the distance, so I was like, let's try that. Okay, we can climb over here, so maybe this is the method of getting over to those places. Sure seems like that, at least.
We've never been here before.
Murmur Rise. That's a sound. It sounds like one of my objectives, maybe. Possibly. It looks at the corner of the screen. Maybe. Possibly. Also, Earl. Fortune clovers, maybe. Okay. New topic. Got it. That covers that at
About
least.
time we got some food in.
It's level 70-something area. Oh, you make me wanna... What really makes me want to explore places giving me like level 70s and being like, oh, what's here that I'm not supposed to see yet? The answer being not much. I mean, I guess there's like a story event that happens here, considering this is a big open space without much going on in it. Or maybe a unique monster shows up here at certain times. Maybe.